If there's something that's really important to always remember, is that you were born into this world without any memories of your past lives. You don't know where you come from, and you don't really know where you are. So, what's important to do if you find yourself in a place that you don't really understand, if you find yourself not having any memories of your past lives, is to try to understand who you are. So try to understand where you come from. So try to understand why you found yourself in the place that you are in that you don't really understand. That's what you must do. If people come to you and tell you that they have the answers, if they come and tell you that, oh, we know where you come from, we know why you are here, and we know where you're going after you die, it is important for you to try to analyze the information that they're giving you to see if what they're saying is valid. If they say you are wrong for doing that, you are wrong for doubting the information that we are giving you. Our God said that you must not doubt this information. The person that sent us, or the God that sent us, or the entity that sent us, told us that it is wrong for people to doubt this information. They told us that it's blasphemous to doubt this information. What you must do is just accept the information that we're giving you, and you will be saved. If you question this information that we are giving you, you will be punished for doing that, and you'll be punished for eternity. You'll be punished for eternity if you reject this information that we're giving you. Do you think that if you are smart, you should trust these people? I mean, they're basically telling you that they were sent by someone evil. That's what they're telling you. Because it is important for people to try to learn. It's important for people to try to learn and try to understand things themselves. I cannot go and propose a girl and tell her that she has to love me back. She has to accept my proposal, otherwise I'm going to punish her. I will be telling her that I'm abusive. That's what I'll be telling her. If she's smart enough, she'll realize that, man, this guy is abusive. Even if she liked me, if she's smart, she's gonna stop liking me, because she would have realized that, okay, this is a psycho right here. So let me save myself by rejecting this cycle, because if I accept this cycle, I'm fucked. Any religion that demonizes thinking for yourself, any religion that tells you that thinking for yourself is wrong, you must not think for yourself, it has all the answers, should not be trusted. We're in a world where nothing is certain, in a world where everyone is confused, in a world where information is being hidden from us, in a world where we're being lied to every day, in a world where we're being controlled. And one thing that you must understand is that the people that are controlling us, they are controlling us because we don't know a lot of things that we should know. In order to control people, you must suppress information from them, information that's gonna allow them to grow and understand things that you understand, and be able to do the things that you are able to do. If you suppress that kind of information from them, you'll always be above them. You'll always be more powerful than them. And one of the best ways to suppress this information from them, one of the best ways that you can use to make sure that they don't seek this information, is by telling them that it is wrong to do that. It's by giving them information that is wrong, but that tells them that it is wrong to seek for information. You see? There's a reason why Christianity is the most popular religion in the world. I mean, look at what it's doing to young children. Children are being told that if they don't do what the Bible says, they will be sent to hell. That's traumatizing for a child. I mean, before we can even think for ourselves, we are being told these things. That is traumatizing. Why do you think that this is allowed in our society? I mean, this should be wrong. It should be wrong to traumatize children with that kind of information. It is allowed because it is being used to keep people away from thinking. I mean, if you indoctrinate children when they are young, before they are able to think, and tell them that thinking for themselves is wrong, they must not question anything, they must just accept what you are telling them, they're going to grow up like that, growing up thinking that they shouldn't question anything, they should just accept the information that they are given. You see? And that is what is happening. So when they see people who are free enough to think for themselves, who are free enough to question everything, they judge them. They say, "Oh, you're wrong, you're blasphemous. You're blaspheming against God. And you're going to be punished for eternity for doing what you're doing. I hope that God forgives you." You realize that something is wrong. It is important for people to understand themselves. It's important for people to understand where they come from and why they are here, and what they should do when they are here. That is very, very important. We shouldn't allow people to control us the way that they are controlling us. And we're allowing this to happen by living in fear, you see. We're afraid to be ourselves. We're afraid to say what we really think. Most of the things that I say on this channel are things that people are already thinking, but they're afraid to say these things because other people will judge them. Other people will call them evil for saying these things that I'm saying. They're going to lose friends. They're going to lose lovers. They're going to lose the people that they're in a relationship with. And because of that, they're afraid to speak the truth. They're afraid to say what they really think. But really, if we're going to evolve, then we must be able to say what we really think. We must be able to speak the truth no matter what. Even if it means that we lose everything, it's fine. The truth must be spoken. We live in a very evil world. If we do not speak the truth, if we do not speak our minds, if we do not say how we really feel, this world is going to become worse, because people are going to continue to be fake. People are going to continue to act like everything is okay even when nothing is okay. The only way that we can set ourselves free is by acknowledging that something is wrong. We must be able to talk about the things that are wrong with this world. That is why I talk a lot about religion. I know that religion is one of the things that's wrong with this world, because it prevents people from growing. That's why I keep on telling people that you've got to be skeptical. Try to figure out what is true. Every day, that's what you must be doing. That's how you evolve. You cannot evolve without really trying to figure out what the truth is. And no one is going to tell you what the truth is. The problem with allowing other people to tell you what the truth is that what if someone tells you something that is true and you believe it, and then someone else come up with something else that contradicts what the other person has told you? What then? Are you going to believe the new information? It's important for you to figure out what is true yourself, so that if people come with information that does not make sense, you'll be able to tell them that, hey man, I have the information that actually makes more sense than what you're telling me, so I'm not going to take what you're telling me. You see, that's really, really important. What we know is that we are in a very, very evil world. That's something that we know for sure. So we must try to figure out why we are here and what we must do to free ourselves, what we must do to free our minds. A lot of people are suffering in this world. We are dealing with things that we don't understand. There are people that are controlling us in ways that we don't even understand. People that have knowledge that we do not have. People that are able to create technologies that allow them to do things that to us is magic. We must try to understand how they are able to do these things, because obviously they are hiding this knowledge from us. Obviously, it's not that the people that are able to create these things that we cannot create are smarter than us. I've realized that they're not. They just know things that we do not know. They just know things that we do not know. That's all. So we must understand where they're getting their knowledge and why we don't have this knowledge. Because we're slaves now. They're running everything. And we're living like slaves, doing whatever they want us to do. Now they're controlling us in a lot of different ways, making us hate people that are trying to set us free. It's important for people to really search for the truth themselves. Like I said, this world is not your friend, man. You mustn't believe everything that you're told. In fact, you shouldn't believe anything unless you've done your own research. And even if you have done your own research, you should be skeptical. You shouldn't feel like you know. That's what's gonna limit you from growing. If you think that you already got it, you already know the truth, you're not gonna grow. Things are complicated in this world. This world is so confusing. This world is so complicated. You can't just think you've figured everything out. You got it. No. Be skeptical. The reason why people believe that Christianity is true is because they don't have enough information. They don't have enough knowledge about this reality. And they are being told that if they don't believe that Christianity is true, then they will be punished for not believing that Christianity is true. So because of that, they, are forced to believe. Some of them are told that if you believe that Christianity is true, if you worship God, then things are going to be well for you in this world. You're not going to suffer. You're going to be set free. There are demons in this world. There are witches in this world. And they're afraid of the name of Jesus. So if you believe in Christianity, then God is going to set you free. And because they're suffering, they are supposed to believe. That is why Christianity is more popular in countries where there's poverty. It's because they are being promised a better life. They are being promised jobs. Oh, God is going to bless you with a job. You can see that something is wrong. You can see that this is what's being used to enslave people. It's what's being used to prevent us from growing. And if we do not open our eyes, things are going to become worse. We need to open our eyes before it's too late. This is the time when we are truly connected. We are able to communicate with people around the world. We are able to search information without having to go anywhere. You can just be in your room and try to research about a lot of things. And you'll be able to get more information than a person who lived 50 years ago will be able to do will be able to get their entire life. Like, they won't be able to get the information that you get sitting in your room, even if they traveled around the world trying to get this information. So why are you still living in ignorance? Why do you still allow people to manipulate you? Why do you still allow people to tell you what to think instead of thinking for yourself? The truth is important. There's nothing more important than truth in this world. You can't allow people to always manipulate you, to treat you like animals. Because people are being treated like animals, and they're allowing other people to treat them like animals. Take yourself seriously. You must take yourself seriously enough to not allow others to treat you like you're an animal. In African churches, you'll see pastors standing on top of their members, like the members of their churches. Like, damn, man, I can't believe that this is allowed. They'll even ride their members like their members are donkeys. They can literally tell their members to do anything. That's not right. That's slavery. No wonder why Christianity promotes slavery. No wonder why it condoned slavery in the past. And since people still believe in these books, they allow themselves to be slaves. And we're given a very evil God. Christianity gives us a very evil God, and we're supposed to believe in this evil God. The reason why most people don't believe in Christianity is because they are realizing that the God that we're given is very evil. It's too evil to be a God. It shows us that this God was made up. It was made up by people who wanted to control others. They had to make sure that it's evil so that they will be able to control others through fear. If they say, oh, he's good, God is good, even if you don't believe him, he's going to protect you. He loves you so much that he will understand why you don't believe him. People will be like, nah, man, I'm just going to do my thing, But if they say, no, if you don't believe him, if you don't believe in him, then you're going to burn for eternity. If you don't believe in him, then you're going to be attacked by demons. If you don't believe in him, you're going to live in poverty. If you don't believe in him, you're going to suffer from a lot of sicknesses. If you don't believe in him, he's not going to protect you. You'll be afraid and be like, yo, man, I don't want to suffer in this world. So you end up believing in this God. And once they get you hooked, they got you. They sing songs that will make you fall in love with God. They talk in a way that will make you fall in love with God. That's why they wear suits. They wear beautiful suits. And make sure that the place of worship is beautiful. Everyone dressed nicely. That's how they get you hooked. So you start thinking, this is the path to truth. Because I feel good when I'm around these people. You're feeling good around these people because they're fake. They're not speaking the truth. They're just saying things that are supposed to make you feel good. They're not interested in truth. They're interested in making sure that you believe that what they're saying is true, so that they'll be able to manipulate you, so that they'll be able to get you to do what they want you to do. That's what's really important to them. We've been lied to a lot, man, as people. We've been lied to a lot. That's why I'm telling you that it is very important that you wake up. Try to ask yourself where you really are. Try to ask yourself if it really makes sense that you should believe in these religions that were invented a very, very, very long time ago, that have no relevance in what's happening today. We don't see miracles happening, do we? We don't see people doing the things that the Bible says that they will do. We just see pastors faking miracles because miracles don't exist. See, that's why they're faking miracles. This religion is very evil. And it's going to continue to exist unless people start waking up. Because once you wake up and realize that you've been lied to, you're going to start asking yourself, how else am I being lied to? And you realize that you've been lied to about everything that you've ever been told. You realize that the only person that you can trust is yourself. But only after realizing that you've been lied to. Because you're going to start to figure things out yourself. And you're going to start connecting with people that are trying to do that. Because not everyone is trying to figure out what the truth is. So once you realize that you've been lied to, then you're going to start to connect with people that are trying to figure out what the truth is. And that is how you grow. Thank you.